shit.
Yeah, see?
Boy, maybe it's magical. Ain't no way I made it. I made it on time.
What you do, Ryan?
I left my motherfucking wallet. Came back. And oh, and it's still weak left. Smoking the air and shit. You gonna play?
Well,
Appreciate
Miss Hartley.
Actually eating tacos and shit.
You gonna play?
I appreciate you.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
We all over the place. Let's do it.
Get it done. Yes, sir.
Oh. Let's do it. Is this the link you sent me?
You said I gotta do what? What you need?
Are you on the show?
Yep. All on show?
Yeah.
Larry, you on the show?
Boo! You ain't never on the show.
You got the whole thing is made up already.
You guys are also live right now. It's just not showing y'all. All right.
All right.
Oh.
So they can hear us.
Well, y'all saying wow shit.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to find your
That's what I'm talking about.
your message, G.
Who, mine?
Just look it up on YouTube again.
All right. No, I got the link. Okay, so if I click it now, it should go there, right?
Yeah.
Nah. It don't go nowhere. It don't go nowhere.
Go to YouTube real quick. And type in artist playground.
I know. Let me
I don't
have
even know if I
one.
follow them.
Cause I can't bypass the right one.
Is it artist? Is it artist right now?
Space. Playground.
You say cause they hard. Thank you. I can't eat these no more. Like a whole pack.
Are we live?
Yeah, just the audio.
My shit's live. Okay. Ain't none of this right here.
Nope.
Fire, bro.
I don't want to.
There we go. Stay started stone right there.
Yep. Boom.
I could at least get one of these eggs. You know what I mean? Let me get a flavor.
Yeah.
So I need to copy this.
And you can share that.
You
Share.
get points, and then you can get a bear. You hear that, hair, bro? Get y'all some contest going.
So what? What
I
up?
don't know. All I know is they should give me a sponsorship.
Yeah, yeah.
Land.
Flanders. Yeah.
Trail mix for when you ain't on the trail.
All right, let's do it. 10 o'clock? It's 10 o'clock? Oh, yeah. I mean, we live in the ballroom right now. Come on over here. Click the link right now. We live. We're talking about accountability. Get into the
Can
conversation.
you hear Ashley? Oh, okay, I hear me. There
Yeah, I can hear everything now.
Just testing it, right?
What?
You just testing right now, right? We're not on yet.
I was making, what's the name?
Oh, okay.
I'm making a story.
I thought I didn't want just making sure you wasn't about to start.
Start the show?
Yeah.
We all starting, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Or you could make a commercial and the show starting could
I
be
just
your
did.
commercial.
I just did.
Real quick, check for real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep, everybody hear themselves?
That's how we.
Hey,
that's how we-
buddy.
from now on.
That's how we sound check.
That's how we gonna sound check.
On baby. All right. Be accountable. That's tonight's show.
On parents.
I'm a hood bitch sitting courtside.
Hey man,
do it.
before I do this, anybody want some of this? I got a cup.
Nah, I'm
Want some
alright,
Red
big
Bull?
dog.
I'm already drinking a Celsius.
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 They better. They ain't got no sugar.
This nigga drinking like a gentrified person.
Me?
No, me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cause they better for you.
She drink White Claws and shit.
I do not. I've never had a White Claw. Have I had a White Claw?
Yeah.
When?
Here.
Oh.
We had everything.
Maybe they was that good. I don't remember.
All right, we doing it. So what we doing?
Or here's some in and out. Start talking, Ashley. Say something at the same time.
That's because she
Jazz?
moving her head.
Oh, that's what that was.
Mhm.
Okay.
She keep going like this and like
She hit
this and
one of
like this.
these, and yeah. Yes,
Yup.
you got to keep your neck straight.
Yeah.
Strong neck.
Strong neck, Kevin ass. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Oh
All day
my
long.
God. The music is hilarious. As you say, you made a song the other day. Look, Tay like that shit. In the ballroom. Ow.
Break it down.
If you really wanna talk your shit, then talk your shit. Hey, we in here, man. Y'all know what time it is. It's 10 o'clock on a Friday night. Late night hour. Late night hour. I got my Red Cup Gang shit on. Shout out to Red Cup Gang. Trill online. Trill
You
in
need to
the...
give me one of those.
Yeah, I got the hat on too. I got to keep it this way so y'all can see my face in the light.
Yeah, I got a T-shirt, man.
Hey, I got a whole bunch of this nigga shit. Shout out to my nigga, man. He said he about to get him a bigger store. He about to do big things. He in New Orleans right now, man. So shout out to the homie, man.
Hey.
Hey, real
Shout out
quick.
to bro.
Got the homies in here with me. What's up, y'all?
Good with it.
Got Tay. Tay, what's happening?
What it do? What it do?
Luca
What
Tay.
it do?
Welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey man, I appreciate the invite.
How was the week?
It's been a good week.
Did the flood get you?
Oh man, I was out the way.
The blessings.
Fortunately,
Ashley, welcome back.
I ain't had to pull out my
Yeah,
canoe.
I missed y'all.
Man,
Yeah.
welcome back. You watched last week?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, my mom's job got flooded.
Oh,
They
did
had,
I?
yeah, she had to leave work early.
Oh, my
Amen.
God.
Amen.
Yeah.
You
Pay
should
me.
get paid for the whole
I
time.
stay
me.
home too. What up, bud? Welcome back.
Hey, what's up, bro?
I'm ready, man.
You know I'm ready, baby.
Y'all ready to talk?
Ready
Yeah.
to do it, man.
All right, man. Friday nights, y'all know what time it is, man. We about to head into some topics real quick. We're gonna start off real light. I want to watch this video real quick. Let's get them up.
Up over this whole house, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hop in the shower real quick.
Yeah, he's crying.
I hop out, bitch say, give me your towels, I'm gonna wash them real quick. I handle the one wash rag, you know what I'm saying? She where the other one? What the fuck you mean where the other one at? You washing your face and your ass with the same? Who the fuck don't wash? Who use two rags, bro? On some real shit though, bro.
Do it.
You use wash your face.
Man. We about to head into some topics.
Then you hit, you know what I'm saying, your body, your nuts and shit, bro.
Let's get them up.
Put a little soap on the towel. You hand washing that bitch while you in the shower, bro. Bring that bitch out there. That's how I've been doing my whole life. Bitch go, oh, you old dirty ass nigga. You ain't think you finna come over here. You probably got this. So now that I only use one towel, bitch, I'm burning. Some real shit though. Wash your face. Oh.
Hey, real call. I gotta
Oh
ask y'all real quick though.
gosh.
All right, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all use toothpaste? How do y'all shower? First of all, what all do y'all need? What all do y'all
I
need to
have
shower?
a face towel,
Okay.
like just for my face.
Okay.
And I use the little soft
for your
sponge,
body.
the sponge
The
for my
loofah.
body.
Right, right.
Yeah, because I learned like at an early age, like you definitely don't want to use the same towel for your body and your face.
Yep.
Because of cross bacteria and stuff, and that's why people break out. Some people are blessed enough to be able to do that and not have problems, but you're really supposed to use two different towels.
For sure.
Blue towel.
So I think some people's lying because they was in the comments like, I always use two towels.
No,
Oh,
I
they
ain't
lying.
always
They
been in
lying.
that. I have been in the struggle to where like, I ain't got it like that. I just gotta clean my towel really good. So I have used the same towel before. I ain't gonna sit here and say I ain't never.
Some of the
done it.
washcloth or the towel?
The washcloth.
Oh, the washcloth.
The
Okay.
washcloth. I have used the same washcloth for my
A lot
face
of times
and
you're
body
just supposed to
before.
start with your face.
Yeah, you start
Just
with
ma-
your
it
face
just makes sense
and
to
work
start
your
with your
way
face.
down. Yeah.
Get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? And you got to do the ass last.
Yeah.
You don't do that and do nothing else after
Right.
that. After that, the towel is no more good. Huh?
I seen a comedian one time say, "Do you wash your ass or your feet first? So do your feet smell like ass or your ass smell like feet?" You know what I mean?
I'm
never
not
heard
gonna
that.
lie, like
I never heard that.
I kind of wash.
You do what?
I kind of wash my feet first.
Do you wash your
Because
legs?
I don't want like.
So you
like
wash
you said,
going up.
I don't
You
want
don't even
my.
have
Ashley don't wash
No,
her legs.
I wash. No, I do wash my legs.
Some people got
Stop.
athlete's foot in their ass.
I ain't never heard
Athlete's
that.
ass.
Some people got athlete's ass.
No,
I ain't never
I
heard that
start
before.
from down, but I kind of like do this first, and then I usually do the private areas and feet last. Like I do those parts last.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just wanted to.
For me, I do. I use a washcloth, but for my face, I don't use nothing. Like I got a face wash. Like I use like a little, the new shit with the
yeah.
face,
so
with a facial
he
scrub.
fancy. He
I'm
got
just
the
saying,
little.
I'm just use just splash the water on your face and you know, with I forgot the St. Ives or something like, you know.
Saint Ives.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
my
Use a
God.
little facial
Okay.
scrub or something,
Okay.
exfoliate,
That's
and then wash that shit off.
This nigga
Do
has
you
been.
have do you guys
been
have a
gentrified.
skincare routine?
Somewhat.
Like
Somewhat.
I noticed some guys are lucky enough not to, but
You know what I got?
My shit
I
still
think this
broke out
working
with
for
the
me right
skincare.
here.
no, that's the main thing.
I'm not even kidding
Gotta
right
drink
now.
water.
I drink so much water. You know what I mean? And I'm getting old, and my skin ain't terrible. I do put lotion on my face, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I do drink a ton of water.
I use like
always drink
castor
water.
oil or some Jamaican, like some kind of
Shea
Jamaican.
butter or
It's always
something.
oil.
Shea butter, yeah.
Yeah, it's always oil or something. Man.
Yeah, I use oil. I ain't a real lotion nigga, personally. All right, we're going to get into topic number one. Topic number one of the day. I want to ask y'all this question. All right, so let's watch this video. We're going to go over this video real quick.
Anything.
I saw this the other day.
I mean, no, this is a tizzy.
Okay.
This is tizzy. Everyone's talking about it and whatnot.
What do you think about all of it?
What's his contract?
Oh, shit.
I'm asking
He's
for.
gonna be
I'm asking
in a
for-
few years. He'll be making $300 million.
Okay, so
He's gonna max out. He's gonna be one of the max guys.
okay, and so in no way, shape, or form do you guys think that he has any choice in who he dates, who he fucks?
And cool, if you want to fuck a 21-year-old, cool. But now you got a baby by a 21-year-old. You are a predator. And I said this last year, yo. It's a lot of women in their 40s. I can't believe that you won't speak to this.
She don't think it's predatory.
No, she's pandering because she don't
my
want to alienate herself from a
God,
woman
like-
audience the same way that there's too many horror
such a
stories
double
of
standard.
athletes losing everything that they ever had because they're not insulated, because there are no barriers,
Ja Morant.
because there's nobody
Financially
instructing them
and as
on
far
what
as
to do.
socially.
I don't want to do this thing where we take 20 minutes to explain something to you that is like
Obvious.
right? He just humping on his teammate.
So check this out. He said, was he just humping on his teammate?
You
Y'all
dumb
ain't never seen that
predator
video.
ass.
It's like Jalen Green just like joking around, just like
Yeah.
humping on one of his teammates. He's basically a kid in a lot of people's eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm of her age. I have a son that age. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine dating a woman. I can't even
We
imagine
talked about
it.
this last time.
We
with
talked
the
about it
age
before
thing.
with the age thing.
But I agreed with him because I said if this was a 40-some-year-old man impregnating a 21-year-old
sir.
girl, y'all would bury him.
Yeah.
Y'all would R. Kelly him.
Yeah.
And we don't talk enough about women who prey on young men. When I was in high school, my gym teacher, who was white, but she was young, but old for twice our age, was sleeping with a lot of the high school black boys. Like was kind of talking to some of them.
We high
You know
five
what
on
I'm
that
saying?
shit.
Damn, they was lucky.
Right.
We high five. Let's go,
That's
bruh.
the thing. It's
Let's
like
go.
It's
Y'all know
like,
y'all getting
we
rigged,
didn't-
man.
but that's why I
We
said
didn't
it's
know no
usually
better.
different for guys
Yeah.
because, like you said, y'all high five it. So for him, he's probably like, "Oh, I'm young and I just bagged Drea,
Yeah.
a model. She
Yeah.
bad, and she about to have my baby."
Yeah.
They probably high fiving him. But if it was a woman,
They're not. So they
we
high
would be
fiving.
like, "Girl, he is
Hold on.
grooming you."
But when
blah,
you
blah,
say
blah.
they, who is they?
They're high fiving.
probably like his friends around him
His
or
peers?
teammates, his peers.
But that's the
right.
thing.
It's, I bet you his OG
His
teammates not
non-basketball-
yay in that.
No, not his basketball.
Not his
player. I'm
veteran.
talking
Not his
about
veteran.
age
Yeah.
group.
His OGs
They're-
not
they're
saying.
I'm
high
talking about
fiving
like his that's what I'm saying, like his peers, like
Okay.
around his age,
I
his
got you.
group. Because I can understand older men would be like, "Ooh,"
But
that's
they're
a trap.
Right.
they're high fiving him, but not for the pregnancy. Now, if you smash, we high fiving. You get a baby, and you like, oh hell no!
Oh, what is he doing? Oh,
Right, like
See,
what up?
oh,
because-
damn it, baby, what you doing, baby?
What they
No.
call this metaphorical wall. She's what 40.
Yeah.
They talk about, so what happens when you hit a wall?
41.
You 41. So when you hit a wall, you hit it and you bounce back. When you hit that, so metaphorically speaking, when they hit that wall, when the women hit that wall, they can't do nothing but go back because all the niggas that's her age know she a hoe. They already know, so they not fucking with her. So the best thing she can do is prey on what you call it. But aside from even the genders, they dragged the girl Brittany Renner through the. She's
Through
6
the
years
dirt.
older.
Yeah,
She
she
was
wasn't that
6
much older.
she wasn't that
But
much
he
older
wasn't
than
high
PJ.
school though.
But not
But-
now when she had a baby by him.
No, but she groomed him.
She knew. She knew who he
She'll-
was.
Let's keep it real.
She knew who he was.
I ain't say she did nothing
But
wrong
let's
again.
define grooming because
Okay,
what is
grooming
your
is-
definition of grooming?
Okay, when I hear the word grooming, what I
Right.
think of is manipulating. Taking a child who's not going to be a child that much longer and making sure you solidify your position before anybody else can. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to make sure that you have them here before anybody else can have them here. You know what I mean? That's grooming. That's how pimps work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how you take it. That's how OnlyFans work. when you think about it, it's just women taking advantage of men with low self-esteem, men who don't have any other options. You know what I'm saying? You have to prey on the weak to get where you got to go. And that is grooming to me. When I see that, when I hear that, when I see them talking about Diddy and everything like that, and they talk about R. Kelly and them, I don't know them men personally, so I can't speak on them. Right. But I can speak on speculation. And if it is true, that money that they have, first of all, you know what I mean? For somebody to show you a lifestyle like that, it's hard to take it back. It's hard to go back from easy. You know what I mean? From having shit so easy all the time. That's what it really come down to. I ain't have to work for nothing. What's up?
I said we saw that last episode.
What you see? What part?
The part where you get that lifestyle and take it back is
it's hard to go back.
It hurt.
From a lifestyle? Yeah. A lifestyle. Shit could be love. It could be anything. But when you take something back from somebody, that shit hard to go back from. So you grooming them for that. That's how you grooming them. You showing them shit that they can't. That's how street niggas get started. You know what I'm saying? You take a young child and you, man, look how easy we just made that money. Yeah. And they want you to go to school, nigga, for what? So you can pay back student loans, and I'm finna show you how to make money right now. You groomed the child to be your next. You know what I'm saying? So,
but even like how, even with like say with the Brittany Renner thing, like, yeah, she knew who he was in high school, whatever the case was. But
was going to his games.
Over the past, I'm just saying, over the past, what the NBA is 76 years old. 5,000 people have been in the NBA in the last 76 years. Who would have fucking known he was going to the NBA?
You know.
She didn't know.
Cut it out.
Nobody knows.
Cut it out.
Nobody knows.
Cut it out.
5,000. Think about that. That's a small number. That only 5,000
people.
You
can smell it.
Oh yeah, that's a success story.
She's a professional scout, nigga.
If she really had him, he would have married her.
Accidents and fall down and
he
shit.
did. He proposed, didn't he? He married the next girl. I know he just got married, actually. PJ Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got married, I think.
Got Brittany pregnant, though.
He sure did.
Ran up on
18 years. 18 years.
Yeah. On his 18th birthday.
But even think of like Marcus Houston and his wife.
Okay. Tell me that situation because I'm unaware. I do know that Marcus Houston got a situation like that, and they was turning his ass up.
Only like 19. She's like, what, 19?
Yeah.
20
his
years
wife
old?
now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my!
They've been knowing each other for a long time.
They've been knowing each other for
how long
years.
Can you know if she's
how long can you know a child?
But it's like you know this child when she was a child.
Well, I known her since she was 8.
And they got married. And he even said when they interviewed him, he said he waited till she came of age to wife her. I think and they had got 3 kids now, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think about 2 kids. 2 or 3.
Happiness looks like happiness to people.
But the thing about
that's what I'm saying. It's like, is it happiness? Like, it's like, because some people, I feel like some people are happy. Like the 21 things, I feel like some people in that age probably could find happiness with someone older. But when I look at the Marcus Houston situation, I'm like, you literally married her at 18.
But that's the difference between the women and the men because they're not getting married. See, the thing about it is no matter what, like, yo, okay, yeah, it sounds fucked up, like, to know her for that long, even before she was of age, but he married her. The thing about it, they talk like, you know, Robert De Niro or something, he just had like a kid or some shit. He like 80 fucking years old, and the fucking girl was like 25. He married her. These chicks is getting
pregnant
a baby
by a young dude.
And to get a paycheck.
For my lifestyle.
They doing this to get a fucking paycheck. At least the older dudes that's with the young girls are marrying them.
But
there's a true investment when you get married.
And who you get married to. But I also had this conversation as well.
Still a weird flex on the marriage.
It's weird.
I had this conversation.
Say that to what's the nigga from the Playboy Mansion?
Hugh Hefner.
Yeah. He was grooming. He was definitely grooming.
Grooming like a motherfucker. Ain't
But
married nobody.
think about this though, because I had this conversation with someone a while ago because I was always wondering at what point in our history or lifetime did we start to really look like when was age like a thing? Because let's think about it. Back like in centuries, even like in the early 1940s and 50s, women were getting married at like 14 to 16 years old. That was normal.
Yeah.
And then in other countries, like Germany,
it
for
still
instance,
exists right now, by the way.
Yeah. You're legal at 16 and can buy alcohol and drink and open a credit card and do everything. So it's just like everybody has their own mind of what is appropriate or what age is because they're like, oh, we used to do it back in the day, so what's the problem? So it's like people, like when say people are stuck in that caveman days, it's just like.
They
you
used
gotta
to
think
fuck
about
their
you can-
cousins back in the day.
But
I mean, we passed all that now.
but
That was the point I was about to get to.
But see,
Go
even
ahead.
with that history, what I'm just saying,
But
even with
are
that
we?
history,
Because there's certain communities that aren't like Amish people. They not past it. They marrying their kids
we are
off
we are a
still.
high society of humans right now in the city of San Diego.
Yeah.
We are past fucking
Are
cousins
we?
at this point. We shouldn't be fucking cousins.
We
There's enough
shouldn't
options
be.
out
but,
here.
but you also got
What
to
was
think
you
about
saying,
it. The reason that they married young, first of all, was for the fertility.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got to worry about
You dying.
I ain't got
if you-
I ain't got to worry about you
Don't say that.
sucking 50
No, for real. You
I ain't
back
gotta
in the
worry- I
day,
ain't-
they didn't have
I don't
medical
have to
care like
say-
we have now.
Yeah.
You
I don't
35 having a
I
baby,
don't have to
you
worry
could
about you
die.
sucking
Yeah.
53 dicks before I actually
Oh my
marry you.
God, come on.
Before I marry you, I ain't got to worry about 66 dudes
Here we
up in your shit before I get. But in all seriousness, it was because of the fact that the thing about it is like if a girl was 14 and a dude was 20 or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we weren't. If you were that girl's age, say if she's 18 or 19,
Yeah.
we couldn't marry them. We weren't allowed. If you were that girl's age, you were not allowed. Why? Because you don't have anything. You don't have anything to be able to
Right.
take.
That's
so
true.
when you came to those girls, you had to come to their father like, are you going to be able to support her and this and that? So you're not supposed to. You weren't allowed. You just weren't allowed to
Yeah.
marry those younger female. I mean those people that was your age
Yeah.
because you didn't have nothing as a man to do. You had to wait until you was 40 years old, be established, have a house and all this stuff, and then ask.
And go find you a
And
young
go find you a
virgin.
young-
I feel like you
Hey,
had
boss, you mind if I had your daughter's hand in marriage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like society changes. We grow. We learn. When
You and
know,
her daddy the same age.
But when you know better, when you know better, when you know better, you do better. So think like when it's in a case like Marcus Houston, right? How would I feel as that young lady's father, knowing that this nigga been watching my daughter for the past 10
Listen.
years, waiting for her to become of age so he could fuck
Say
her?
it now,
You
and
know
I
what I'm
don't-
saying?
yeah.
Just legally.
He been giving.
If they would have said 16, he would have did it at 16. The way he just jumped and married her. So in my mind, it ain't about the action. It's about the murder. You get more years when it's premeditated, don't you?
Yeah.
You have premeditatedly fucked my daughter.
But we
When
get
she was
quiet when
8.
when we talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But see, I don't get quiet about Jay-Z and Beyonce
Because
neither.
he did the same.
Because
she wasn't that young.
I was thinking that too. She wasn't a child.
He
She wasn't
waited
a
till
child.
she was 18 to start dating her. And he was twice her age, bro.
Beyonce was dating him when she was
wasn't that
18.
young.
She was they started Destiny's Child when she was 15 years old.
Yeah, she was about 18.
Whoa, whoa.
Do the
But nah.
research.
Nah, I
Do
know
I know
the-
they. I know they. I
Well,
know
you
they-
should know.
research.
I
I know
don't
they
know, but-
started it.
Destiny's
him
Child, and then when she was got like that, no, they
Yeah.
were 17 years old,
That's
bro.
crazy. So
They were
what? She been with that
17.
man since she was 18?
No,
18.
she ain't been
Oh,
with him
wow.
that long. I don't know.
18.
Got the hottest
I'm
chick
gonna
in
have
the
to look at
game.
that.
Do your
Wayne.
Yeah, that was in
Research.
2000 or something.
Long
18.
time
He
ago.
been date. That's like her first.
Beyonce's
like,
older than me.
No, Beyonce's our age.
Yes, I'm saying.
And
Yeah,
how
so-
old is Jay-Z?
Beyonce is
No,
I mean,
he's like almost 60.
no, no.
The
ain't
brother's
60.
pushing.
He ain't no
He's
60.
about to be pushing 60.
Nah.
Well, I don't.
He about 58.
I'm gonna tell you the
He
truth.
ain't
I don't
telling
give.
you.
Nah,
Right,
he ain't
he's
that old.
almost pushing 60, bro.
I'ma say
Like,
this
How old
though.
is he? How old is he? Anybody seen it? Everybody look it
I'm
up?
I'm
about
gonna
to
tell you the
look
truth.
it
I
up
don't
right
really give
now.
none of this shit a pass. All right, I'm gonna just say it like that. I don't really give none of this shit a pass. I see it nowadays where you'll see an older guy with a real young girl and he'll be like, "Oh well, she got her shit together," which can be true. You know what I'm saying? But
Jay-Z is 54.
well,
Yeah,
I don't know if that's
that-
pushing
58.
60.
That ain't
Beyonce
that-
is
you stretching it.
41.
That's
Yeah, it's
13 years.
That's
So when she was 18.
so when she was 18,
He was
he
31.
was 31.
That's inappropriate.
exactly.
But I didn't know she was 18. I thought she was like 20.
no,
It's only 13
she
years
was
old.
8.
I guess that's that. So that
It's
very
only
much got
13
supposed to
years.
run.
And
But,
she of age.
I mean, if we want to keep it a bean, that wasn't his first run at it.
Rihanna was even younger.
Aaliyah was even younger.
Listen,
And
So
yeah.
again,
Age ain't nothing but a
I
number.
digress. I'm off that. That ain't my life. That ain't my dick. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'll tell you like this though. I do look at the situations at times when I see it, and I do feel like it's manipulation. I don't respect that part of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect the easy way out per se. You know what I'm saying? I just want this woman because I know she ain't gonna complain. I know she ain't bitter. I know she ain't been through nothing. I know I could teach her something. I know she looks up to me. You know what I'm saying? So now I have this validation constantly because she need me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know if I respect that part of it.
If they 18, they legal. Man
Of
or
course,
fucking woman.
yeah.
You
Legally.
goddamn legal.
Mm.
Like I ain't even putting out the P word with the pedophilia and all that
Right,
stuff
right.
or whatever. That's
so-
I'm not even I like people love to use that as
Mm-hmm.
it's pedophilic thing. Like I said, nobody's saying something when the women do it.
You have 3 sons.
right.
Got 3 of them.
Okay. Let's say it's Bank.
Okay.
Babe.
How old is Bing?
16.
Okay.
Okay.
Handsome young man.
Right.
He pull a 32-year-old. She got 2 kids. She divorced.
Not 2 kids.
Oh, absolutely
Right.
not.
2 kids.
No,
and
no, I'm
divorced.
asking you. Okay.
Absolutely not.
When he turned 18, now she 34.
five? No high five. No
She
back?
34. He 18.
Right.
He like, Pops, I'm a married.
See, we're not taking it that far.
Oh no! You said
But
he's
he's
legal.
18.
No,
You
he-
can't
no,
tell
no.
him he can't.
He's legal. And I'm 18.
He's
He's legal.
legal.
Okay.
And he didn't have
We
to tell
talking
you.
about-
What if he
we-
ran
what
out
we
to
say?
Vegas and went to
We
marry
talking
her?
about smacking.
He smacked.
No,
He
no.
smashed.
He
No, but
said
look,
he
he
wants to
smashed.
marry
He
He
this
said he
woman.
gonna run off to Vegas with her without you, Dad.
We ain't worrying about that. We ain't worrying about that. Hey, I assure you, my sons are taught well. Taught very well.
He said we're gonna have to talk about this.
We
in a
don't do
different
that.
language in front of you.
We'll talk about this in the car. But what if she put that thing on him? See, we think we teach our boys until somebody put that cookie on.
You
them.
heard
can
what
put
Shay
that
Shay
cookie on.
said.
He gonna
They
be like,
turn on
Dad,
you- they
ain't
turn
tell
on you
me
for
it
that
was- He gonna
cookie.
be like, Dad, you ain't tell me it was like
Right,
this.
they're turning on you for that cookie. I'm telling you.
Look, like I said, even with a relationship blooming, I'm gonna let
Yeah.
them know all this shit. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
she's that much older than you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
you smacking? Cool, let smack. But let me explain something to you, son. If you get married, the bitch gonna come up with arthritis. At some point in time, she gonna come up with arthritis or something, and you ain't gonna be interested in that stuff no more. Marriage is supposed to be forever. They have
Marriage is forever.
they have an example in me and my wife.
Hey, get
They have
that
an example
check,
how long
get-
that shit supposed
Make
to go.
sure she got
You feel what I'm
life
saying? So if you
insurance.
18 and she 35,
Yeah.
when you turn 35, she's 60. You really want some 60-year-old? My son to be like, you know what, Dad? You make a whole lot of sense.
So you're not
And
approving
they
of it.
out
Is what
here.
you just said.
You know, the older we get, the better it gets.
That's what y'all tell
That's what, they,
yourself.
that's what they say.
I guarantee you, them pussy lips don't look the same. They don't look the same at
Motherfucker
18
got the
or
sad
21 than they do at 40, 50. Them pussy lips change. Their pussy lips droop just like them titties do. I assure you, it ain't the same.
Not I assure you.
It's not the same.
My goodness.
I can't.
Tay, you want to wrap this one up for us? You want to wrap this one up
I
for
don't
us?
even know where to go.
Saying was real, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't even know where to go. I think it's not right, regardless.
Okay.
On either end, but people do it. You know, I'm
Yeah,
like he
people do
say.
it.
In younger times where I come from, we would look at it like a high five. It'd be a reward to guys, but we would be upset about it if it was our daughters.
Yep.
But then us as
100%.
men getting older,
Yeah.
and our interaction with women could be fucked up because of those interactions that we ain't know about. You know, the next women that we're with, the ways that we express ourselves with them. You know, and it don't show up until later on. So I can say that it's wrong on both ends. We just
Yeah,
didn't know
for
it
sure.
for a while.
Let me tell you something. I got a son too, and he about to be 14.
Yeah.
He about to get him some
I will
22
beat
year
Drea's ass if my son was 21. And you, okay, that's what we
Because they kind of
doing.
feel like they taking advantage of your baby.
Yes.
Yeah, in a
Because
way.
the court
right?
system don't care. If you say if you're 18, right, and you only job you can get, you got to work at a Vons, you got to work at a grocery store.
Yeah.
And this girl, she got a corporate job, millions of dollars.
Yeah.
she got millions of dollars. Get your baby pregnant. Your baby get her pregnant
She ain't
at
keeping
18
that- she
years
ain't
old.
keeping that baby.
She gonna keep the baby, and she
Don't.
can still hit him in the head for fucking child support. Working at Vons, and she could be a fucking millionaire.
That ain't gonna do nothing.
The court system don't care.
That ain't
So
gonna
now,
pay for
you got my
Pampers.
son on child support? Absolutely not. No, we're not doing that.
Bro said that's not happening.
That's not happening. Man.
Okay, so Boogie's against it.
Yeah.
All right,
I think
so,
we're all against it.
Yeah. So anyway, to each his own, man. But still, like I said, man, just because it's legal don't mean it's right.
Yep.
Hey, let me play this video. All right, our next topic is accountability. Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
All right, well, let's listen to this, and I want to ask some questions from this video. Let's talk about it.
Women lose a good man and how you can avoid it. Let's get into it, ladies. Number 1, taking them for granted. A man been so good to you for so long, you no longer see the value in him and what he does for you. Number 2, not communicating well or effectively. Like expecting a man to read your mind and getting mad when he can't. Number 3, being dismissive about how your behavior makes him feel. Or becoming overly defensive when you're being held accountable for your action. Rumor has it that women struggle with accountability. Number 4, being self-consumed and unwilling to compromise. Being so hyper-focused on your laundry list of needs, desires, wants, that you neglect his needs in the process. Remember, a relationship is not just about you or one person getting their needs met. And number 5, allowing your unaddressed trauma, your insecurity, make it hard for that man to enjoy his life and pursue his purpose in peace. Becoming insufferable.
Whole bunch of
Preaching.
whole bunch of
Over there preaching.
accountability, guys. Let's talk about it. Now, I don't want to make this one-sided. Let me start by saying that. All right. I just played that because we was talking about accountability, and like she said, rumor has it, women have kind of struggle with accountability sometimes. Yeah. But I think did any one of those 5 steps stand out to y'all? Because the one that stood out to me was the last one.
Mine was number 4.
Number 4? You remember?
Yeah.
What she
Just
said?
so focused on what they want, my standards. I want this. I want this. I want that. And you don't even think about what you gonna get back. That's why when they talk about that, what you bring to the table.
Yeah,
That's all that question is.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I understand y'all been screaming it for the fucking mountaintop that you want the dude to have. What we say, you want the 6 figures. You want the dude gotta be 6 feet tall, at a minimum 6 inches of dick. But you offering one hole that's done by 66 men. That's what you offering. That's what that question is. All that question is asking is, what do you? We understand what you want. So what do you want to? What do you want to give me? That's all we asking for.
The exchange, I think, sometimes doesn't have to be fair. There is no keeping score when you love somebody. You know what I mean? It's give or take though. So I do believe in that. But the last one, when she said that you take your unaddressed traumas and you pour them onto that man, and you're disturbing his peace, making you unsufferable to him. To somebody else, you might not be unsufferable. But if you heavy as fuck all the time to somebody, right? So for somebody like
you
myself,
always have a cloud.
I'm always preaching this. Like, I want to be with somebody at some point in my life, but it has to be a peaceful situation because my life right now is peaceful. I don't have a whole bunch of bullshit going on. You know what I mean? I go home, it's quiet. You know what I'm saying? I have days where I don't have to do nothing sometimes, and that feels really good. I'm not responsible for a whole bunch of shit because I've already taken care of my responsibilities,
that
right?
leads back to her other point of compromise, though. Because
What number was that? The fourth one?
Was that 2?
Could have been.
I think
It could have been 2 because
Okay.
when
We'll play it
you
again
say
in a minute.
something like that,
Yeah.
like it's quiet, it's peaceful. Okay, well, when you get someone and you decide to live together, you're living together with a whole nother type of personality and spirit.
Understood.
So there are days where it's not always going to be quiet and peaceful, even though you feel like it should be. Like, you're gonna have to learn how to cohabitate.
But she has to be willing. She has to be worth that sacrifice, though.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
See what I'm saying?
If the person is worth that sacrifice, you have to know, okay, despite whether we have arguments some days or disagreements, and we can healthily talk about them, or maybe sometimes we still need to get away, but no, this is the person that I can do that with.
Yeah, for sure.
It's worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to ask y'all some questions too.
It's kind of like I see them little videos that pop up, and there's a couple of cool ones that come out where it be like when she mad at you or y'all mad at each other, but you see them still doing stuff.
with each other.
I think that's cool as hell, man.
I need that.
That's what it is.
I need
You
that.
be like, when he put the cup down and he wash it.
Yeah, wash it. Yeah. Or
So,
she mad or whatever, just throw the plate, which is a full plate of food or whatever. Like, she still cook for me.
She still cook for me.
You know what I mean?
It's probably spit in it.
Yeah.
But it's my baby.
It's my baby spit.
No, I want to ask y'all this question. We're talking about accountability. You've all been in relationships. Have you all been in a relationship that failed?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
In my life, I say this to myself, and people always talk about taking accountability. I have now told myself this. I have been in 100% of the relationships that have failed. I am the only common denominator of all those failures. At some point, it had to be me. It had to be my choice in woman, or it had to be something I'm doing. Because all of them failed. You have to be, if you single right now, you have to tell yourself that at some point. Everything you've been in failed. That's why you're single, right? Yeah. So to take accountability, I want to ask y'all these questions. What have you done in a relationship that you know is fucked up now that you've taken accountability for, that you probably should have taken accountability for a little sooner? Anybody know? Can think of anything?
Cheating, 1%.
Here we go.
100.
Here we go. Let's go.
You know the cheating, man. The cheating is number 1.
Yeah.
All right.
Always
Explain.
turns out bad.
Elaborate.
You know, when before marriage, of course, whatever stuff like that, it's just just trying to juggle a bunch of different girls. First of all, I'm pretty sure once you get older and you trying to juggle all them girls, it's hard. Like, I don't understand how dudes go with side chicks. I don't know where that came from. I have no. Once again, that's why I said with the economy, it's people getting dumber. Side chicks? Really? You literally you can be married, have a side chick. So you're bringing somebody into the equation that can openly extort you. You're married.
Put you in a position of dumb.
What?
At any time she want to.
That got to be the stupidest concept ever.
Damn.
This person can fuck my whole
Not
shit
for the
up.
side chick. She's in a good position.
Yeah, but the side chick can get anything she wants because she has the leverage to ruin your marriage. And you,
especially if you have children.
And you pick that person. That's dumb. Go ahead, somebody else. I can't do
No,
that shit is fucking retarded.
I think
but you know it now.
Yeah. I think mine
crazy.
is I'm trying to think of the word for it. I'm probably just having a brain fart. But with my relationship now, one thing I'm learning is how I'm being perceived when I do certain things.
Okay.
Because it's almost like when the way we act sometimes kind of like a natural habit and based off of like what we've dealt with experiences. So like when I'm on the phone sometimes she was like, and y'all know, like I joke with you guys a lot, but she thinks like I don't have a humor because she's like, sometimes she just like, I'll just be playing with you and you just don't be like you always feel like you serious all the time. And you know what I'm saying? And like, you're doing this, you're doing that. And I'm just like, what? And every time I'm just like, what am I doing? Because I'm thinking I'm being my regular self, but to someone else that is listening to me every day and talking to me on the phone and seeing my actions and stuff, it's like, I need to see like what they're seeing. Like,
what can you actually do to become more self-aware of how you're being perceived? Because you can't see you know what I'm saying? So how can you actually change how you're being perceived? How can you even go about doing that? It's one of those
things like trying to put yourself in other people's shoes.
Okay.
Because this is like what I dealt with my son's father, because like, you know, we were young. We were like, you know, he was already out of high school. I was a senior. That was when I had my son. And then like a lot of my arguments, I'm just like, you don't get it. Like, you don't get it, because it's just like, I'm like this young mom and you're out here doing da-da-da-da-da. But at the same time, like, I don't know what his mental and what he's going through as a young father either. Like, that's happened unexpectedly.
Right.
So, and sometimes, you know, a lot of people disagree with sometimes how I handle certain situations with him, because it's just like, I'm not like one of those crazy ratchet baby mamas. I try to give you know, I'm just like, I understand, you know, like I'm trying to give him some grace, because I'm like, I don't know what he's going through. You know what I'm saying? I have a son and he's a dad, and it's probably killing him inside that my son is in his teenage years and he can't really like be there physically right now to have like that bond, you know, because there's certain things that because he's going to high school next year, it's going to be certain things he's experiencing that I can't really tell him. You're gonna have to talk to your dad.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a big one. Like, as far as accountability with our kids too. We gotta take accountability
is like your communicate as a parent
with our parenting.
With our parenting,
for sure.
So like that's one thing, and I think that kind of fell into my relationships, because I'm thinking like, how is it that I'm being wrong and I feel like I'm not doing nothing? I'm doing but you know what I'm saying, best I can. But it's just like, no, you're not perfect. You know, you could be a little bit more understanding, or a little bit, you know, just trying to see from the other lens and not being so dismissive of his feelings.
That makes sense, though.
You know, because it's almost like women sometimes dismiss men's feelings, like as if they don't have any. Like, they don't get emotional because you guys are tough. Like, men, they shouldn't be emotional. No. They're human. They have feelings. They hurt. They get sad. They get angry. They cry. Like, you have to like think that your actions don't affect them, because some women feel like, oh, I could just do whatever I want. Like, he's not going to care. It's not going to affect them. Because some men probably show them that they don't care. Like, especially if it's platonic. If I'm just smacking, like, why should I give a fuck about your feelings? Like, you know.
I used to have that. I had that problem early in a relationship. It was more like I was so nonchalant. That's the word I was looking for.
That was my issue.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, take
that was my issue. Yeah, most times, basically what she said, based off of old times and like watching things happen, based off my parents, like my dad and my mom, separated or divorced, but it was like prematurely. My dad was chasing a music career. My mom was trying to secure a family. With him leaving the military, going after music, it made her worry about it. So they both agreed to separate. But it's affected both of them ever since because they technically could have worked out. And now that they're older and so much time has passed, it's like we can't go back to being together, but damn, we didn't make a good decision. And I see that affecting them. So because of that, I think that I have a issue with knowing when to leave because it's like I ain't gonna do like he did because he left early. He just she was fucked up early on. She was immature. She didn't know
I've
this,
had that problem too,
and it's
knowing
like
when to
I ain't gonna leave
yeah.
because I know that eventually if she's doing what she needs to, and I'm, you know what I mean. So sometimes I don't know when the quit button is. So having that in my mind and being nonchalant, it sometimes puts you in a position where one, your feelings do get disregarded.
Yeah.
One, because you barely show them, and then two, when times when you should leave and you don't, and you're nonchalant, it's just taken as you just gonna be.
You don't give
know
a
what I
fuck.
mean?
Yeah.
Can
And,
I ask about that? Not because that was really one of my biggest pet peeves about my son's dad, and then I just tried to blame it on his sign because he's an Aquarius. I'm like, maybe this is because my son is like this.
Okay.
My son is like, it's like he's not sad or nothing, but he's just this nonchalant, laid back kid, and it bothers me because when I'm like try to have serious conversations like with my son's dad, I'm like, why are you so nonchalant right now? Like I need to understand like.
So
what's going on?
So we live in a world of a sassy nation. You know what I'm saying? And of a man, there's so many things we can't do. You know what I mean? One of the things we know we can't do is argue with no woman. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? That's already a bad look. Number two, to attach to what y'all talking about, accountability and shit like that, I know for a fact I've been very much nonchalant in a situation where I shouldn't have been. But I had no other choice because I have to control myself. As a man, I can't scream and holler and hoop because that looks like violence to somebody.
You have to create balance.
You have to create a balance. You know what I'm saying? So if you're screaming and hollering, I can't go there with you because that don't make no sense. I have to sit there with a stone cold face because that's the only way we're going to get any kind of communication done at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I know that I can overly do that, though. I can be a little passive aggressive. I ain't going to say a little. I can be very passive aggressive when I'm in a situation in which I should just be communicating a certain way because I don't want to be rude. You know what I mean? So the fact that I don't like rejection. You know what I'm saying? So once I feel rejection, then there goes some more nonchalant shit coming your way. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's so many fears that I think we have as men. We don't want to be perceived a certain way. Number one. Number two, we don't want to overreact to something because that could lead to some real bad shit for us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So a lot of times we have to keep it where it is, even kill, because we have no other choice.
And be thankful. Be thankful that these guys.
I do.
I'm just saying these guys are the nonchalant ones. To find those guys that
Yeah.
are nonchalant. It's not saying that I would say the advice is like, because I know for me, my wife would tell me like, it just seemed like you didn't care. No, it's not that I don't.
I very much
what
care.
It looks
Yeah.
like. It
It just-
looks like you don't care.
Because a really a lot of times a man that's nonchalant is he's not looking to vent. He's not looking to just fly off the handle and argue with you. We'll listen. We seem to be nonchalant. We just look you in the face like, okay. Because we're trying to find a solution. Go ahead and get it off your chest as a woman. Go ahead and get it off. Okay, fine. And then, okay, now what's the solution?
Not saying something ain't the solution. That's gonna cause a new problem.
Exactly.
Now I'm disregarding your feelings. So
Big facts.
to tap into that,
Let's do it.
I think it's that's where the transition is because early on, a lot of men were judged for being nonchalant when it was frowned upon to be communicative. Like you wasn't supposed to communicate. You wasn't supposed to be emotional. You were supposed to be
You sharing
firm.
feelings, you soft.
So
bitch.
so men turn hella closed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now we're in a time where they're expressing how detrimental that's been to our community. How we got all these mental health issues based off of suppressing feelings.
Right.
Now it's the narrative that we're supposed to express those feelings.
But as soon as we speak up, we sassy.
But it's because it has been already in the narrative for us to be nonchalant. Us speaking shows everything that we was quiet about. Now that I gotta to hold you accountable by talking to you about this, you gonna flip the scenario on me.
Man's on me.
Now,
And it's
now I'm in my
I feel like
feelings.
for women
Right.
that stings too.
Yeah.
When you got somebody really telling you about yourself,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
it's
shit.
like you in denial. Like
nobody
some
wanna hear
women
about
can't
themselves.
I
take
seen that
it.
post where the person's like, "All right, ladies, all you have to do is
The
go-
accountability, yeah.
just go over there and
Saying
grab
that
that
one.
accountability." And it's like,
I can't do it.
I can't do it. Can't do it.
I mean, I think that's honestly, I know it sucks being a man, dog. You gotta eat it. I'm sorry.
Especially
you
like
gotta
when,
eat it,
when
man.
the women have fathers in their life
Yeah.
and they spoil them and be like,
Oh
"No,
my
this how a
God.
man's supposed to treat you."
Have y'all ever dated a spoiled woman before?
yes.
I'm being dead ass serious. If you've never, what a camera. If you've never dated a woman who was spoiled by her father before, oh boy,
More
get
power to
ready,
you.
more power,
Yeah.
baby,
Mine's definitely finna
You
be
ain't got
one.
no
Baby.
Lori Harvey yet.
baby.
I know baby
You gonna
girl.
get you a Lori Harvey out here. I'm telling you, and get your fucking heart broken, nigga.
Yeah.
You think you the man? Get you one that been spoiled by her daddy. All right, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to get into the next one?
Where we at?
All right. So we're gonna talk about culture vultures.
Culture
We got the Super Bowl coming up.
vultures.
Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. Shout out to the Kansas
Yeah.
City Chiefs. So if
And
y'all
the
know anything
49ers,
about this,
and the 49ers.
and the 49ers, whatever.
I mean, yeah.
And the
Okay.
49ers.
So if y'all
on,
haven't
baby.
seen this video yet,
like neither
it's
one
going
of
crazy. This is a video of
I'm so sick of Taylor
It's
Swift.
a video of Taylor Swift, man. And she was swag surfing in the booth with the billionaires. You know what I mean?
Get that money, cuz.
So we talking about culture vultures, right? So since this video has gone viral, you need to. Oh, by the way, that was the Baltimore Ravens mocking her. It didn't work out for them, so they at the crib.
That's rough.
So so with that video of Taylor Swift swag surfing, the song "Swag Surfing" has gone up 700% in streams.
Yes, sir.
It's
Did you hear what I just
Taylor
said?
Swift.
700%.
I told you once you link to
So,
Taylor,
this the
link
question-
something to her, your stuff.
So
gone.
this is my
Boom.
question though. I see a lot of people talking about how black people need to keep our culture bolted into this gate. We need to secure our culture,
Fuck that.
right?
No, give me the coin, sis.
Where does the line go from selling out, okay,
but that's
and
not-
making
but-
money?
but
I gotta ask y'all this.
selling
I
out.
gotta ask y'all this now.
People are so like, I feel like they definitely, everything is not selling out.
Okay, talk to me then.
Everything
Talk
is
to me
selling
now.
out. Everything is
It's-
selling out.
Everything
And
is
everything
selling out.
they all
Okay, now
sell-
you talking like me, but go
But
ahead, Ashley.
When I think, I'm talking about like Clarence Thomas type of sellout. Like,
Okay,
that's
like
what
an
I'm-
Uncle
when you-
Tommy?
when- yeah, when I
Okay.
think of sellout, that's what I think of.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
A mork ass buster.
because when I'm like, okay, she dancing to a song.
Yeah.
Like anybody who like, it's not like she like, you know what I'm saying? She
Make
didn't
a
play the
remix.
song.
Right.
She just knew about it.
But
That's
you-
like people who was doing the that's like people doing the Cupid Shuffle or like
Right.
people doing
It's a line
the,
dance.
But were they playing the song though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They played it.
Yes.
They played it in Kansas City when
Oh,
they
okay,
scored.
yeah, I
and
could-
all
yeah, I
that
could
kind
and
of
hear
it's
when I
like
watched the game.
everybody knows. First of all, people when we make music, we want everybody to hear it. We
Yeah.
don't care what you look like because a listening ear means dollar signs.
The
White
money
people
green.
buy a
The-
lot of rap music.
the money
what I'm
green.
saying.
Most of the rap music is bought by white people.
The money green.
Just so
baby.
we go
My
ahead.
thing is like her dancing, that don't make her a culture vulture. Like culture vulture is different when you know deliberately someone is taking
Mm-hmm.
something from you that you created and trying to make it something that is theirs
Right.
when they didn't take. Like she didn't say, "Oh, I invented this. I invented this swag."
So
surf."
look,
Like,
we
she
gonna get
didn't
on
say
culture
that.
vultures after this. Right now, I want to ask y'all about just cultural, the mixing of cultures, basically. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like when I see a white person doing some black
because that's
shit.
that's
That
what I
shit
see.
is
I'll see
funny.
white people doing black
It's
shit, and
funny.
then they'll post it on all these blogs, and then you'll see people getting mad. They'll get angry, like, "Oh, y'all love to fucking amp up. If that was a black girl doing it, she wouldn't be getting all these likes. If that was, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll see that. How y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that is like black people just being mad for no reason, or y'all feel like they got a point? Like white people do regular shit that we do, and it like remember those two white girls was rapping at that wedding, and they was rapping that Little Baby word for word, and the shit went crazy. Everybody was really upset that video went crazy because the white girls knew that song word for word. They
You
was
know
lit
why?
like a
Because it
motherfucker.
looks like it's out of the norm for them.
It's out of the norm.
It looks like
different.
it's something that they're not supposed to be doing. When we do it,
Mm-hmm.
they know it's something we're supposed to be doing. When you see something of another race do it, that's not like if you saw me polka dancing and
Yep.
river
That's what I was
dancing,
thinking.
It's a black
I would
dude.
go
Same shit.
viral
I was thinking
because
that.
black
That's what I'm
It's a
saying.
salsa black dude.
Black
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
don't polka
Shit, sorry, y'all.
dance.
That nigga
Like
be kicking
when the
them
last
boots.
time you seen
Real
a black
shit.
person polka dance?
But see, that's what I was thinking. I was gonna ask y'all: have y'all ever felt the feeling of, I guess you can call it jealousy or anger or a feeling of somebody stealing from you or robbing from you because of our culture being taken. But then I think about it, like you said, it's that black dude who be dancing the salsa shit, and he going crazy on the internet. And people love
like
this motherfucker.
social classism though.
It might be a classism thing. Talk about it, Tay.
it.
Say it. Talk about
It's
it.
like, hold on, man. You ain't supposed to be acknowledged for the shit that we do in our realm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You different.
Right.
Do
And
something
I
different.
think that the way the shit is, man, everybody's doing everything anyway. You know, I would utilize that in the reverse way, like the same thing. If it's a woman that's offended that girl could rap the whole Lil Baby song,
Right.
go learn a Dixie Chick song and
do
bust
it.
that motherfucker out. Word
Go
for
learn a
word.
country song and do it.
I bet you ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, yeah.
But you will take the time to judge them for doing the things that you got,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
because it's in your realm,
Mm-hmm.
because it's something that you should be acknowledged for. But so I think
I
that's
love
like a social
black
black
people, and I love us, and I love everything about us. You hear me? But for example, if I see like a white woman cooking like some neck bones and some greens or something, they like, look, she trying to be black.
I gotta
she
taste
just
that.
might she
I
might
gotta
want
taste
some neck
that.
bones and
Let
some
me tell
greens.
you
She
something.
might be a country white
If
girl.
you
As
from
long
down
as
You know what I'm
south,
saying?
doing it right.
everybody
know how to
cooks
cook like that. That's what I'm saying.
It
White,
is
black,
funny
But
to see them
polka dot.
we
videos.
want to keep our recipes, but then we'll go order some Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll go to the
Tearing
taco
up that
shop.
salt
We'll
and
leave here
pepper
and go to the
chicken.
taco shop and fuck some tacos up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, we not supposed to eat these things because we didn't create them? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't
We'll
understand
go
that
buy
part
it.
of
We
it.
ain't
I
trying
understand
to
not.
cook it.
I understand our culture not being taken from us and stripped from us, but
Right.
to share some
But to
things.
embrace it.
supposed
It's
You know
like,
what I'm saying? I don't think there's nothing
you-
wrong with
right,
that
because you
personally.
embrace everybody
I'm
else's
about to
culture.
say, us
like
as black
it's
people,
like,
we in everything.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
innovate
are.
everybody's culture. So
Yeah.
we
did you
can't
just
be
see
mad.
the girl who just won the first black person to win a medal in the ice skating roller
Oh,
blade
yeah.
thing?
Oh, we gonna get anything we get in now. Come on now, y'all know what we
But
do.
like,
gonna
think
get busy.
about
On the shuffle, you wanna
ballet. The
join?
girl that plays the harp, and now
Yes.
she's playing for
Beautiful.
like
I've seen
Beyonce
that. Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. When you don't see a lot of people that look like us do that.
I get
so
it.
when we see it, it's uplifting, but it's just like, no, you don't. You know, I guess it's because this is the thing. For so long, white people in general, when it comes to like the culture, whenever we try to do something of theirs, we've always been torn down. Like, no, a black, you'll
You
never
can't
do that.
Yeah.
So when we see you guys do something of ours, it's like, oh, now it's okay. But it's like, it's generational though.
Yeah,
it's
it
just
is.
like some of the kids in the new generation, they not thinking like that. They like, oh, this is cool. Let me try it. But it's just like stemming, like you said, stemming from racism and things like that. It's like when we do try to do something, we've always been shut down. So when the other people try to do something, they don't get shut down.
Agreed,
That's
100%.
the
And I don't
problem.
want to get it twisted and say I'm a type of nigga that invite everybody to the cookout, because I do not. Okay, I'm
No,
not
I
one.
don't
I
either.
don't
Some
accept
people
everybody
ain't meant
in.
at the
I
cookout.
ain't saying that.
That's what I
it's a
will
select
say.
few in this mother.
When it comes to what you got to think about is that when it does come to black people,
Yeah.
the beautiful thing about us is the fact that we do accept everybody.
We do. We
Yeah.
loving. We some loving
Like, it don't matter. We
motherfuckers.
loving this here.
And
Now,
we get treated
other
like
races,
shit.
yeah, and other races may not. Like, like
We do get accepted, but different. We'd be like
Differently,
token
yeah.
black
Yeah.
guy.
with a
In
token
certain-
black guy.
in
They
certain
gonna use
spaces, you
but
get
we
accepted.
bring
Yeah.
people in and adapt to them
Yeah.
versus they bring us in and subject us to
Yeah,
them.
because when we
Agreed.
feel like they adapting to us, we be like, nah, just stop it. Because like I've seen some, I be like, don't.
Hey, I
don't,
cook fried chicken.
Don't
I
do
cook
that no
fried
more.
chicken. Like, no, you didn't have to do that.
I got
eat
white
other
friends that I
shit.
can tell talk differently around me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Code
But-
switching.
Hey,
But
brother.
the code switching,
It's the
right?
code switching.
What's up, bro?
Broham.
Hey, man, you ain't called nobody in this motherfucker, bro. Hey, chill with that bro shit. Unless you called everybody else in this motherfucker, bro. Don't do that bro shit. Because
like
I
we
think
do
you're trying
that.
to be
We
funny
do that.
now.
We do
You
that.
motherfuckers.
We do that
I know
with
you're trying to be
gaps.
slick. I don't like it.
Like you can go to a black restaurant and a white. If you got a black restaurant, and a white person show up, they're like, "Oh, come on in, get you some of that." Because the money
Big
green.
facts. Yeah, the
'Cause
money's still green,
But
yeah.
you can walk into a white restaurant, there, everything's silent as fuck.
You ain't
What the
lying.
fuck
You
you
can
doing in
feel
here?
it.
You feel
What
it.
is-
what you doing
what
here?
You
exactly
feel like,
did
what
you
are
need?
you doing
Yeah,
here?
whites only pies, nigga. 35 miles.
35. You said about 35 miles. I can tell y'all this though. I have a bad habit of not staying places I don't feel welcome. I will leave your shit so fast. I do not care. I will sit down, make myself comfortable. If I feel like y'all taking too long to bring me some motherfucking water, I'm not about to complain. I'm not about to throw a fit. I will get up and walk the fuck out of your establishment. I am very serious about how I feel comfortable spending my money. I'll wait at a door somewhere, and if I get to the door and you talk to me like shit, nigga, I'll turn around this mother. I go home. I love home.
Right.
Home is the shit.
Yep.
Rent is high in San Diego.
Listen.
Take advantage of your house.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I be on that.
I
I
don't like
just paid
spending money
rent
nowhere. So
yesterday.
I've been places, even in San Diego, I've
Yeah,
been places where people
100%.
made me feel some kind of way. I got a story to tell, but I ain't gonna tell it this week. A white woman spit in my face. You remember that?
Like on your
She
face.
hawked a spit in my face. But that's a story for another day.
Yeah.
You didn't
I'm gonna say
trip
that
her?
for another. She was
I'd have
pregnant,
tripped
but it's a long story, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. You remember that? You remember how mad I
do.
was that day?
You was
Man,
hot that day.
boy, I seen murder in my eyes. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's a true story. But I'm gonna talk another
They
time.
say you
but-
gotta punch him in the ponytail.
I've been
Don't leave
places.
a
I
mark.
thought San Diego wouldn't have been like this, but I've been places here where I've very much felt unwelcomed. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
And I'm
one
dead
thing
ass serious.
I learned from a lot of locals is that this city is probably one of the most racist cities in California.
You a damn lie. For real?
I've been told that by coworkers at my job. They're
Wow.
like, nah, San Diego's
It's a
like,
quiet racism
yeah.
because
It's
it is
classism.
silent.
It's
It's classism. That's what I was
It-
thinking.
It's not.
But
It's classism.
It's
Yeah.
classism, but there are parts where it's just like, yeah, they just like even in Pacific Beach, like you.
Yeah, but
They
like I said, it all,
definitely
it
there.
all
That's
depends on what class you're
classism.
in.
It's
No, but
hippies
some of them
that's
are
upset
racist
at you.
too. Is what I'm saying. Like I literally like when all that Black Lives Matter stuff was going on. I did a march in Pacific Beach because there was a guy who lived there that was doing a lot of racial things and saying a lot of stuff on the internet. Like it was crazy, and he's like a well-known.
I know Santee
person,
was
like-
supposed to be bad like that.
Yeah.
I ain't never been in the Santee area like that. I don't just
I've
hang
never.
out.
I've been
I was
there,
told it's
but
called
not
Plan
just
T.
Plan
hang-
T?
Yeah.
Now I only
That's
been.
crazy.
Well, I drive through there often, but the one time I did stop at a store, I did have not really an altercation, but it was a time. Again, I can't say it was racism. I just feel like it was classism, and
Yeah.
it
This
probably is
this
based off of
particular nigga
color.
don't belong here. It's
It was just
basically
like
what it was.
no,
Yeah.
it was niggas period, but
Yeah.
it wasn't that I don't belong here. It was that I'm gonna be served before you. Like motherfucker just
yeah.
disregarded me in line, just went on about her way. Like, and again, those times where I don't want to overreact.
I'm gonna get up.
I feel like this a test, and I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of what you was trying to get. You know what I mean? I could kill this situation by being a bigger person like a motherfucker. And yeah, fortunately it worked
The
out.
loudest thing to people is money. And I think that if we ever wanted to really do some real shit, because we talked about consumerism and how black people buy, we will buy some shit. We love to buy some
love to
shit.
look like we
alright?
fucking
Now
rich.
I was looking, my jacket right now, like I said, is Red Cup game. My hat is Red Cup game. I will look you in your fucking eyes and tell you I would rather wear this black man's brand than put on some Fendi shit. And that's just me personally. And I love that about San Diego. Shout out to San Diego. Y'all got a lot of creators and people out here.
They are. That's one thing I love
and y'all
too.
will wear
and
each
support
other's
and
shit.
wear each
Y'all
other's
wear each
stuff,
other's shit, and I
we
love that about
support,
San Diego.
yeah.
But I'll say you this. I think our money is the most powerful shit we have. Our consumerism. We stop buying people's shit, man, and start buying our own shit. You know what happened to us? Do you know how fast things have changed for us? I'm being dead fucking serious, dog. If I can scream it into every fucking microphone in the world, I would never march again. Every march would be a money march. Every
Yeah.
time you want to protest some shit, I wouldn't gather nowhere. I would gather every dollar online right now and put it into some real shit.
You seen Dumb Money?
Dumb. Look at me in my face.
Listen,
Go now. Listen to me now. I'm telling the truth. I don't think we gonna win. Cause you ever seen the movie Selma?
Yeah.
When they was talking to the president told that white man, he said, "Yeah, let them niggas march. Like, let them think they doing something.
Yeah.
Let them march. Let them feel like they overcome.
They
it.
doing something.
Yeah.
Give them that. That's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Why they still
ain't
spending
doing
their money
shit.
in our spots?
Right. They still gonna spend their bread. We still gonna have the power. We still gonna just make them feel like they winning a little
And
bit.
you know what else?
And we gonna
I
move the
think it is
goalposts.
about like also it's on topic, but kind of on topic when you talk about consumerism. I
Yeah.
think about like the value of the dollar and like how people price things as well, because a lot of people like or this is why I don't support black owned businesses. I was like, a lot of the reasons why I support black owned businesses, but a lot of the reasons why I won't consistently support black owned businesses is one, like I'm on a different budget. And
we high.
Yeah.
and you
Niggas is
high.
100%.
And people
100%
be
come out
like,
the
I
door
want
high.
to pay, I want to charge what I'm worth. That's fine. I don't want you to devalue
Right.
your price for me. But guess what? If I want to get my nails done and I can get my nails and my toes done for $100 versus just my nails done, I'm about to go to the
Asian lady.
yeah.
I'm going to Ming Lee.
I'm about to
And
go
get 'em
get my
done.
nails done, and it's gonna be the same, quite, But it's just like,
You gotta
and
be
people are like,
competitive.
oh, prices. And I'm like, I'm not down in that. But my thing is like, they have the same products as you. They spend the same amount of money as you on products, and most of them do the same job just as good as you do, but for a fraction of the cost.
It's your money. You
So
have the right
it's
to
your-
spend it how you want to.
the right
Yeah,
to, and,
I
and, I'm
agree.
like, and that's what I think a lot of business owners forget as well, that it's my money and I want to
now.
and I want it now and I want to spend it how I want to spend it.
Yeah.
So forgive me if I don't want to pay your overpriced
If-
that I feel is
If it was a white
overpriced.
boy cutting hair, if it was a white barbershop and they charge 25 and my barber charged 50, I personally would still go to the 50 because that's a
barber.
culture
But
thing.
that-
Yeah, the
I-
barber.
yeah,
the
that-
I
barber
ain't never
is-
got my
Yeah.
nails and feet done, so I don't know how y'all environment
Yeah.
is. But I couldn't be in that environment if I know my niggas is
No,
over here.
I
You know
feel
what I'm saying?
like
Like,
that's- I feel like
I pay
yeah.
25 for the environment.
I feel like hair is different.
I
I feel like
get
it
what you're
depends
saying.
on the product.
Okay,
It depends
that
on
makes
the
sense too,
product.
yeah.
Like your jacket, for instance.
Yeah.
Like I could probably, maybe I don't know how much the jacket was,
Mm-hmm.
but let's say like, oh, $60. Okay, well, my white homie selling his brand and his jacket's only $30.
I'm gonna buy this one. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
being,
that's you.
I'm just being honest. That's just me. Again, there's nothing wrong with you
Yeah.
saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy this one,
It's
and I'm
not
gonna buy
that
it.
you
I'm,
won't buy the other.
Right, it's
jackets.
not
if
that I
it's
won't.
quality
Yeah.
though,
But that's what I'm about to say.
if it's
I
black
support-
and quality,
if it's
black
I'm
and
buying it.
quality.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what
Right.
I
Yeah.
go out. It's one thing if I'm going to support my people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm out looking for a product and I need the best deal, I'll buy the best deal stuff. But I support
I get
people
that.
I
Right.
support.
That makes sense, yeah.
If I pull up on one of my friends and his shit high as fuck, but I came there to support him,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy his shit. I'm not gonna go and say, "Damn, I came here to support him and he got these dope ass jackets and I really want it, but that's high as fuck, so I'm gonna go find somebody else to replace it."
Right.
I wouldn't even do that.
Me
You know what I mean?
personally, I would do some stuff. I'll do some. Do you price match, sir? I still want to give you the money. Do you price
I
match?
It's
I
odd that
wish
you
they
say
would
that,
come
'cause I
back with
was
the
gonna
price
say that.
match,
You feel what I'm saying?
bro.
Like I'm like, okay, oh boy,
Price match
you know,
back.
I know the white dude selling it. Here it is online. He got the
Right.
proof.
It's the same
I'm showing
thing.
you it's the same thing.
Right.
I want to give my money to you. Can you match his price?
If Walmart can do it,
If you can match his price, then
It's
I
all
can give you
yours.
my
my,
money.
my people,
I'll
Black
become the king.
History Month. If Walmart can do it, you can do
You
it
can
too.
price match,
you
baby.
can price match.
That's
Come
all
on,
I
black
need.
people.
I ain't
And
got no
it's funny
problems
as
with
hell.
more black
I'm glad
people,
you
man.
said that. Let's Black History Month, y'all.
Yes.
Hey,
You
man.
heard
Let's
it here
price
first.
match for Black
Let's
History
price
Month.
match, man. Let's get some.
price match for Black
Let's
History
just get
Month,
some
baby.
products sold, man. We ain't got to make $1 million off of 3 products.
Yeah.
Why don't you just make $1 million?
Right.
Just be patient.
Off of your product.
said
Just
be
be
patient.
patient.
Come on,
Because they're
man.
trying
Let's
to.
make
It's
it
like they're
happen.
trying to make it like too fast. Like some of like they want to hurry.
Yeah.
I want to hurry to get to $1 million so I can flex on the
You
ground.
know what they gonna do? They gonna tell you, shut your broke ass up.
Yep.
That's what they do.
Yes.
They try to tell
That's
you
what they
you're
do.
broke
They try to tell you
because
you're
not
broke
giving me your money.
because
Yeah.
I don't want to pay
Exactly.
your
But
price.
I'll spend that
Like,
same
get outta
broke money
here.
and have what you didn't
Have,
want to
right.
give me.
Yep.
Exactly.
So I
you-
want to ask y'all a
Damn,
question.
I'm broke with it though.
So Ashley, this I'm gonna actually really ask you this question right here. So I got a video I want to play real quick. Can we pull this one up?
Yeah, Ashley.
He said, "Yeah." Ash.
So
And I see what it's like to be in a black family. I'm not saying I'm black or wanted to be black. All I'm saying is that I know the trials and the tribulations and I've seen it. And I have so much love and respect for black culture. So without black women, I wouldn't probably be William the Baddest. I probably wouldn't even have my personality because I get it from black women.
I've been saying
I
that.
love black women. They inspire me. They're great. And I think that America really takes advantage of them and makes them look crazy and give them the least amount of respect.
So your foster mom was black?
I wouldn't say foster mom and dad. I would just say the drug dealer that my father and mother were using, I went with them. And I never saw my family again because my family didn't care. I grew up in the
did
projects.
this nigga
I
get
grew
sold
up
for
What you
drugs?
mean you
poverty.
went with the drug dealer? What the fuck
So
was you
so
doing with
basically
the,
the
drug dealer?
people. So here's the thing: when you grow up, how I was like it was like no money, parents on drugs. We living in the projects. Mom is over there shooting up heroin. Dad's over there smoking out the pookie pipe. You don't know that that's not normal because you don't know what it's like to have nice things. You don't know what it's like to have a normal lifestyle because you grew up in poverty. You grew up in the streets. You think that that's normal and you're okay with that. Know what it's like firsthand.
First thing first, I think this nigga got sold.
For some drugs.
I think they bought the baby cash.
For a hit.
Traffic. Human traffic.
That's the saddest shit ever. He said that like it was so fucking normal.
So
first
he
of
was in
all.
a white family
Yes.
Yeah.
that was poor.
Yes.
That was on drugs.
That was on drugs.
Yes.
And then
And
got
it
sold
sounds like the
to
dealer
the
took
drug
him
dealer.
in.
He said,
I don't
and
think
I
they sold
quote,
him. I think they
I
took
went
his
with
ass.
them. That's what he said.
But
I
don't
just
think-
went
yeah,
with them.
because he
they probably felt bad for him.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
black
they probably
people
took
gonna
him in.
adopt somebody. Kid.
Yeah, black people
Right.
will take you. Even if they killing
Yeah.
your parents, they will still take
Yeah.
you in and take care of you. We got
That's
hearts.
because the parents are
Yeah.
deciding that
We
shit.
have
The
a
kids
soul.
don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the kids ain't got a choice.
But you
Once
have a
you
lot
turn
of
about 15,
homes
you
like
crazy.
that.
We kick out
So
a kid.
I wanted to ask you.
Hold on, I want to say so for the black women.
Okay.
This is Black History Month.
Okay.
Thank y'all. So I say thank you to the black women.
Thank
for,
you.
Thank you to the black men.
Yep. That's I believe y'all help slavery. Y'all single-handedly cured slavery. Because, you know, them white babies and stuff like that, you don't suck on no black titties and end up racist. So I think y'all had a big hand in, you know, curing racism. Because the next generation was
loved
racist.
y'all.
They loved, you
They
know what I
loved
mean?
y'all naturally.
They
Shout
love
out
their
to the
nanny
black
more
man
than
that
their
was
mama.
softening up the master's wife.
I heard a
the
white
you know
woman
what I
say.
mean? Making it easy on the field.
I heard a white woman say that
Don't
she
say
said when
about
an
it.
old black woman called her baby, and it just gave her chills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Or a hug from a black
Yeah.
woman.
Black
just,
woman, man,
It
I'm
do
telling
something
you,
different
bro.
to you. But
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting to hear a white man say it out loud. Because I've been asking this question. So this is a question I want to ask you. Why is it not talked about when it comes to a gay white man with the personality of a black woman?
You know, I have this
But when
conversation all the
when a
time.
straight white man has the personality of a black man, he's a wigger, he's fake, he's phony.
Right.
He's phony, he's fake. Those are the type of niggas I hate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he is. You know what I'm saying? It gets looked at a different way. But when a white man do it, it's like, oh, that's my baby. I love him.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
y'all root for it. I only see it in black women. Like I see black women like it's almost like y'all root for it. Like y'all love that shit.
Can I answer before you?
Like it's like if you had a white friend and he talk like that and walk like that and everything like that. Now, one thing I do understand is I got white friends who talk like me. Okay?
Yeah.
And they don't got a choice.
Yeah.
Anthony grew up right here in the middle of all these niggas. He don't know
Yeah.
how to talk like Timmy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He
Exactly.
only know
He's
how
he's a product
of his environment. Right.
Yeah.
So when I say that, I know a lot of white men wasn't raised like that one particularly was.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But they very much snappy, poppy, bitch, and all they got all y'all phrases and
Yeah.
y'all mannerisms. Do you ever get offended? Like seriously?
Okay, world.
This
we're
has nothing to do
speaking
with
on
me. I'm a
Cindy
black man. It ain't got nothing to
Ashley.
do with me.
So I wouldn't necessarily personally say I get offended. Now, what I will say is these conversations, they do get had. You guys just don't hear them because they're talked
They
in
not our
different
conversations.
spaces.
That's why I'm
Okay.
asking you.
Yeah.
Understand, yeah.
So they are talking in different spaces. So I will say in our LGBTQ spaces, we do talk about that. But we talk about that not only it's such a touchy subject.
Yeah.
When I say no, I don't get offended because this might sound weird. I feel like sometimes in certain situations, representation is the best appreciation.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it's like, you know, what Drake said, you know, they're not going to give me my flowers. Because sometimes that's a sore spot. Because sometimes it's like, to them, it's an admiration. It's like they admire doing that. And it's like, they love it because, but it's just like, this is just how we are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like sometimes that's not how they are. Like sometimes that's just their like once you get to know someone, it's just a personality that they've adopted. And when, especially in those type of spaces, like LGBTQ spaces, your only acceptance of yourself as a gay man, whether white or black, are from black women mostly.
I get what you're saying, and that's what I was thinking in my
a
mind.
lot of
What it sounds like is it's normal. You see what I'm saying?
It's normal.
That's why it's accepted because it's normal.
It's
But,
accepted. And I'm not saying all black women accept
before
it.
a straight white man, if he was to be like, "Oh, I adopted the personality of these niggas because I admire them,"
Right.
he still would be told, "Hey, man, you can't fucking do that." You know what I'm saying? Niggas,
hit me out.
all right, go ahead.
I think that the same way that the way that black women will accept a gay white man is because us as a black community are accepting.
We just accept.
We're
right?
accepted.
So the same way that they accept gays, a lot of guys may not because of homophobic, all this type of stuff. So we may not connect with them. But if we got a white boy that grew up in our neighborhood, I know some white boys that say nigga.
But see, that's not
that
who I'm talking
approving
about.
of it,
I'm not talking about those guys. Again, when I was talking about this one in
He-
particular,
he's
I
speaking-
understood why he was
okay.
like he was. See what I'm
Case in
saying?
point,
But it's a lot of them that ain't grow up like that.
What's the rapper?
And they act like
what's
that.
the rapper?
It's
G-Eazy.
because they're going
Think
off
G-Eazy.
G-Eazy.
That's that
He
culture
doesn't
vulture
say
shit.
the N-word.
Nope.
If you ever watched his documentary,
He's white.
He's white,
Yeah.
but he grew up like he grew up in poverty. And he's just a product of his environment. It's not like he was just, you know what I'm saying, trying to be down, but this was a white boy who loved rap music.
Right.
And that's how, and he said, and he looked like, if they can express themselves, then I can express myself. And the thing is like, it's like Eminem. It's like a lot of people.
Cold.
That's a bad
Eminem was
Cold.
accepted
It's
because
like
he was
we-
white, though.
Exactly.
dropped
It's
a
like,
video about
but it's
him.
just, yeah, it's like
Eminem never tried to be black, quote unquote. Just because he was a rapper, he never was like, yo, 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 yo. He never was like that. He was like, I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the Slim. You know what I'm saying? He was always super white. Always.
But my thing is like, before he was I'm Slim Shady, Super Slim Shady, that nigga was on Dr. Dre's track, rapping.
Rapping.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like
Detroit.
because you know what I'm saying, we know he wasn't no rich white kid trying to be somebody. He just liked rap music and he poured his pain into rap music, and that's just how. And that's a lot of white rappers. Sometimes that's how it happens for them.
That's like Dave. You know who Dave is? Dave is a Jewish guy. If y'all ain't never seen Dave on FX, the show is fucking amazing, by the way. But Dave is a
Lil
rapper.
Dicky.
Little
It's
Dicky.
like, it's like
right?
MGK.
Right.
MGK same way.
MGK is very much, he's Flint, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. He one of them niggas too.
MGK is
So
from Cleveland.
he is from Cleveland.
He's
yeah.
from Cleveland.
Oh, yeah, he is.
And the
from
thing
Cleveland.
about
They dusty, too.
MGK
They
that I
dusty.
learned, because MGK started out doing rap, but once he transitioned into his
That rock type shit,
era,
yeah.
it's like, oh, he's so cold.
He
with
knew,
it.
but you
He
know what? They knew
cold
how
with
to
it.
market that
he
motherfucker.
knows how to market
Yeah.
himself, whether
Yeah.
he does rap or whether he does alternative rock. Like, he can do it all.
So do you think in your community, like I said, I'm asking these questions because I'm unaware and I'm very
Yeah.
ignorant to this. So if I sound ignorant, it's
just
because I fucking am.
acceptance.
You know
It's
what I'm
just
saying?
acceptance
So I'm
because
asking questions.
with black women.
My question to you
Yeah.
is, do you think they're doing that, like you said, to market themselves, to just make themselves known? Like, if I don't talk like this, they won't know I'm gay. I want people to know I'm gay. So they develop that personality.
I feel
so
that
when they
as
walk
well.
into a room,
And for
like,
some, and
so
for
it ain't no
some
mistaking
things,
this
you,
shit.
you just don't know. Like, I wouldn't know because I don't know these people. You see what I'm saying? I don't know their lives, like especially when it comes to a gay person, because like you said, the lifestyle's not accepted. We don't know if these people were kicked out of their homes because they decided to choose this lifestyle. We don't know their story.
They probably been through a lot.
You
huh?
know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
don't know their story. So for me to say like, oh, I'm just doing this because I know this is accepted and because I can make money off of it. Well, we don't personally know that. We don't know what he went through. So a lot of times the gay community does get accepted and passed for a lot of things because us as black women, we don't necessarily, we know what that feels like to not be accepted
makes
and to
sense.
not, from whether it's white America, black men, you know what I'm saying? It's just like when it comes to that, like we kind of understand it of not being accepted for your lifestyle. But I will say this though, I have seen instances to where I'm like, if you weren't acting like this, you would not get the money, because I know people who
I see what you're saying.
are
That's what I'm
this,
saying. Yeah.
who are this,
Mhm.
this is them, this is their life, and this is like how they talk, and like they barely getting a fraction of the
I've
cost.
seen RuPaul regular. Have y'all ever seen regular RuPaul?
Yeah, he's
Like I've seen
very-
him like a
yeah.
regular man before.
Like,
I remember
he
when I
doesn't-
was a
because
kid.
he doesn't dress in
Yeah.
his
Richie
drag
said the
all
same
the
thing.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like he know how to talk like a regular. Like I ain't gonna call it regular, but he know how to talk. What do you call it?
he
Cis? Is it cis
Professional.
now?
He just has a
He
professional.
talk straight.
Yeah.
He know how to do that shit.
Yeah.
And then when he turned into that other shit, that's where his bread comes
Because
from.
I think people
That's where
don't
his fame
understand
came
that
from.
sometimes drag for people is just an alternate persona.
Personality,
It's
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not their life. It's just an alternate persona that they like to do, and it makes them feel free.
Yeah.
But like, this is still me. Like, I'm regular. This is still me. Like, I'm not gonna be dressing like that all day, every day.
So-
Because I have friends who do drag. They don't look like that all day, every day. That's not them.
Right.
24/7.
Right.
Like, you gotta know the real person. Like, just because they do this, that don't mean like that's them. And I think
Right.
that's where that gets confused, because a lot of the times drag is entertainment.
Clark Kent.
But you can take that. But you can take that shit off.
Yeah.
But when you're white, you can't just, when you black, you can't take off being black. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you can't just turn into a character. So we
Yeah.
can't pick and choose when we want to be black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm saying to you, I understand where you're coming from now with the empathy,
Yeah.
because that was my question. Like, I've
Yeah.
noticed that black women give white men much more empathy than we give them. Because if you was a straight white man acting like a
Yeah.
nigga, we'd be like, hold on, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Watch that shit, Playboy. You know what I'm saying? We check them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you, like you said, unless you from here,
You
we
know
know
they
you from
story,
here.
you
You know they
know-
story,
yeah.
right? If you just a white dude, you come around us, what's up, my nigga? You doing all that extra shit and you trying to act like us.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna check your ass real quick.
Yeah.
But I noticed that, like I said, and
But-
y'all way more
I
accepting
can
than we
honestly
are.
say, yeah,
and you make sense. I
think
get it
it's
now.
a double standard too, because it's like us as black women. If a white woman does that, we have an issue. Like, why are you
there
doing
you go.
that?
Now we
Okay.
talking about
It's
it.
a double standard, because
Okay.
it's like, you're right. Most black women are more accepting to, like I said, the gay
Mhm.
man, because like you said, they're not socially accepted as a lot of people, gay people in general.
Right.
But when we see a straight
White woman.
and sometimes they are a product of their environment as well. Some white women were raised in black families.
We ain't talking about them.
I'm
Right.
not talking about
Exactly,
them.
right.
I'm talking about
Bet.
your mama is white.
Yes.
Your daddy is white.
Y'all from Maryland.
You
Y'all-
are from
Minnesota and shit.
Minnesota.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you talking about,
Like-
hey girl, hey, and all that shit.
And I almost think like people think like, instead of us, that's being us in
Mm-hmm.
our culture, they feel like it's a trend. It's something like
We
a
a fad,
trend.
yeah.
We're a fad.
Yeah.
It's like we're fad. They're like, hey sis, like the slang
Yes.
that we create, or that's like, that's our talk, how
Okay.
we talk. It's looked at as a trend.
So
and
my
a
question to
fad.
you
It's
now,
a
as a black woman, because me and you at this point talking directly,
Yeah.
right? My question to you is, why do y'all accept it from white men but not white women?
I think like I said, it all has to do with the connection of not being accepted based upon one, because they're white, but
Think
they're
it's a
not,
trauma bond?
They're not, because white gay men aren't accepted in white society,
Communities either. Yeah,
in
that's true.
communities either.
Yeah.
So they're not accepted in their community. In some spaces, we not accepted in our own community.
Mm.
So guess what? Oh, we have a shared common thing where we can relate and understand
That's
each
deep.
other.
So it's the black sheep bond.
The black sheep
the
bond.
black sheep
Sheep
bond.
bond.
Hey,
I like that.
That's coin that.
I like
Hey,
that.
that's good, man. I like
That's
this,
cool,
y'all. Y'all
man.
want to wrap up? Let's get out of here.
For me,
Yeah.
it's like I'll say it's like me personally.
Mhm.
I don't care if you gay, straight, whatever you choose. I don't care if you're white, you're black, blue, orange.
Mhm.
If you doing too much, I don't need you around me no way.
Right.
If you
I don't
doing
like
too
yo,
much.
what's up,
Doing
cuz?
too
Right.
much.
What's up, cuz?
You
Doing
doing
all
too
this,
much, yeah.
doing so much. Yeah, what's up, nigga? You doing this,
too
bitch?
much.
I ain't got time, bro.
Calm down.
Calm your ass
Calm
down, bro.
down.
Can we be civil?
Yeah.
That's my only thing. I don't. It ain't got nothing to do with what your sexual preference is.
Because
Because
some people wear
if you
that
doing
24/7.
too much,
It's like,
Yeah.
bro, just
Just
stop.
calm down,
Just
bro.
calm
I
down.
think it's a perception. I think it's
Yeah.
like it's not so much a fad. I think we are the standard. So it's like
Say
if
that.
you want to be dope urban, what is that?
You got to study a nigga.
You if you want to,
Listen.
it's like if I tell you, hey y'all, the cops coming, go corporate.
yeah.
Code
Everybody going
Code
Code
switch it.
switching.
Code switch
How you
it.
Code
doing?
switch. Yeah.
Hey, officer. Why do we feel like we have to have that persona to be seen as professional?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's
I
like
think
making
that-
somebody else comfortable.
I used to be uncomfortable with that when somebody would use the term talking white. Because people would be like, oh, you talk
put your
white. You
white
talk
voice
like a
on.
white
Yeah.
boy. You talk
Yeah.
like, and I'll be like, because I can read, nigga.
I can articulate.
I'm like,
I
I
don't
don't talk.
like-
I
articulate
speak.
my
Right.
thoughts.
I can speak clearly.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't like that ignorance was attached to being black. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So
I don't
because
like
I
it
speak
either, because
educated
back in
to
the
you,
day
to
we
you,
prided ourselves going to school, getting our
being
education.
educated. That's what I'm
and
saying.
being educated was our main thing, because to be educated means, oh, I can go against them and I know what I'm talking
But we
about.
didn't have that
the
privilege.
White
Yes.
We ain't even
We
have
was
that
the
privilege of
motherfuckers
having an education. Then we get it, and you shame us for it.
You shame us for it. That's wild. That's how I start.
Yeah, so that's why, because we was the ones initially teaching.
Yeah.
It was the wife that in the house teaching your wife how to cook, and master's daughter and
And the
all
Moors.
that.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Moors.
Shout out to the
We
Moors.
did all that, man.
So I asked the question of, in this is no shot at anybody. I support everybody, y'all. But I just wonder this. The standard of femininity, in my instance, is the black woman.
Me too. That's what
right?
I was thinking too. The
So-
diva. You know what I mean?
So in a sense of what is true flamboyancy
Yes.
minus black?
Yes.
What is a flamboyant gay man that has no blackness to
What
him?
does it look like?
What does it look like?
There
We
is
don't know.
nothing.
It is none. You
There's
right.
no twitch. There's
Damn.
no walk. There's no slang. There's no.
There's no
You a
sashay.
The
regular
black
dude.
woman is the
Ooh,
standard.
That's crazy.
That's deep.
That's
bro.
deep.
Period, poo.
Period. Poo.
So it's the same thing when it comes to the persona of a masculine, like hardcore man. That's why you'll see two white people fighting on a YouTube video and they'll be calling, "Get that nigga!"
Get that bitch ass nigga. Yeah. Yeah.
It ain't because
Big
they're
facts.
trying to be black. It's that this is the dominant. This is
masculine.
This is the standard.
Yeah.
Of, we are the standard. That's why it's
And
not.
if you can act like
Oh,
the
no,
standard,
I like
that.
And
That's
the
Black
thing
History
is,
Month.
if you
Black
can
History
act
Month.
like
shout
the
out to us,
standard,
man. Keep holding up the standard.
they want the standard. They just don't want you to look like the standard, and they can feel like they can market you the same exact way.
Amen.
Which
Everybody
goes into culture vulture.
Culture
Just like you
vulture.
said.
just wrap it all
That's
up,
what
culture
makes it culture
vultures.
vulture.
Wrap it all up. Let's get up out of here, man. Hey, everybody want to be a nigga. Don't nobody want to be a nigga.
They don't want to have a nigga problems.
R.I.P. Paul Mooney, man. We're going to get out of here, man. It's the
Yes,
BallRoom.
sir.
We talked about culture vultures, talked about accountability today. Hopefully everybody got something out of it. We up out of here, baby.
Black y'all, I'm black y'all, I'm blickety blickety black y'all, I'm black y'all, I'm black y'all, I'm blickety blickety black y'all.
In the ballroom, yeah.
Break it down.
If you wanna come and talk your shit, you can talk your shit, you can talk your shit. We gotta record it. You gotta record it.
Hey, somebody said keep freestyling and keep it the same. Don't
Yeah.
They said do it different every time.